Let's talk about Bobby Kennedy King. What do you think
Yeah.
was the significance of Bobby Kennedy's role in this last election? And what does this mean for the Republican Party moving forward? Him as Secretary of Health and Human Services. Boy, that feels good to say.
Yeah, it does. I think it's 5 points. It's 4 or 5 points, Charlie. He brought independents. We were looking at the independent numbers before Kennedy came aboard, and they were not that strong. They were more or less closely split between Trump and the Democrat, and Trump and Kamala. So I think it was, that may have made the difference in Pennsylvania. There's so many things. It's very difficult to pinpoint. Everyone worked. TPUSA worked. Scott Pressler worked. We had sort of massive grassroots, but in the bigger picture, the bigger above board picture, the Kennedy coming on to Team Trump, endorsing Trump, that's 4 points of independence. And we saw it in the numbers. We saw it immediately within the next week. So it was a beautiful decision. And I'll even admit, I was, when Kennedy first stuck his head in the ring, going back, long before he endorsed Trump, I was ready for Trump to take him as vice president. This is long before J.D. Vance. And that'll show people sort of how wide my berth can be. But
Yep.
I knew how important. I know how many independent, sort of left-leaning independents, normally voting Democrat, these people loved Kennedy. And getting him on our team was huge. And getting him through the Senate was huge. And the last thing I'll say is, as I'll follow through, Charlie, there was less resistance to Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard